So officially my title was like finance assistant. Really what I was doing was just boring, mind-numbing data entry. It's the kind of stuff you could automate, and I don't know why they didn't do it. I guess it was before the whole AI trend, but you could have done that with regular automation, I'm sure. The thing about titles like finance assistant, though, I didn't realize this when I was younger, but a lot of these titles are just fancy bullshit. Like, instead of just shopkeeper, they'll call you sales assistant. Or my favorite one, my job when I was samples coordinator. Really, I was just in the mailroom sending out fabric samples and, putting stock back where it's meant to go when replacements come in and updating the inventory. Like, coordinator is just glorified mailroom girl, really. Not exactly finance, but that was the same company that I did the finance for. With the finance stuff. Like I didn't have to go in. This was sort of like, I think it was after COVID. My brain, I can't even remember. But I would just be given a stack of papers and have to go through, enter everything in, match numbers up. And then, I didn't even have to work regular hours. I could just write down how long it took me in a spreadsheet and then send it in and get paid for that, which I don't know if there's any real legal framework for how that works in Australia, but it worked for me. And especially because I've gotten to the point where I'm not really well enough. But there was a point where it was just so mind-numbing that my brain was actually melting out my ears. I used to put music on while I was working just so that my brain would have something else to do, but I realized I was starting to dissociate pretty badly and just going into robot mode, and it was really uncomfortable, and I couldn't keep doing it. Really, I know I'm sort of speaking in bits and pieces and not very coherent with my thoughts, but really we're just here to watch the doggo sleep. I'm sure you've worked that out by now. Because finance is boring. No one cares about finance. We only care about the dog on this channel. So I'll just drag it out a little bit longer. I mean, both my parents are finance types, so my brain can handle maths, but it wasn't even maths. It was just matching numbers up and putting them in the right places in software, and dealing with Microsoft when they upgraded, making everything harder and, extra steps, whereas the old software didn't take as long. Anyway, we're just coming up to 3 minutes now, so bye, Floof.